Previously on the Digimon Tri Cup.
Talmon's gonna swing at your security. I will activate Rika's effect in order to tap her to activate Digimodify! Hyper Digivolution activate. Digivolution plugin S. So I will evolve the Talmon into a Kuzuhamon, the brand new Kuzuhamon. Draw a card. So on evolution, I can play an option card with a cost 5 or less from my hand without paying its cost. When I use an option card of cost 2 or more, I get to play a Talmon or any blue or yellow Digimon from its sources without paying the cost. I will activate High Speed Plug-in D. I trigger the Talmon, the Yokomon, the Renamon, respectively, which is when I play a 2 cost or more option card. I get to give minus 2k, so I give minus 6k total.
Yep.
The Viximon skill will also trigger, allowing me to draw a card. And then finally, Kuzuhamon's effect will finally trigger, allowing me to play a Talmon.
Did you see the combos? Hi, I'm Ben. Now for those of you who don't know, the Digimon TCG is currently my favorite game to play at the moment. I even have a little bit of competitive success with it as well.
I activate Marcus Damon's effect. Full charge!
But that isn't enough. I need to hone my skills and make myself into an even better player. But to do that, I'm gonna need a rival. But thanks to my good friend Kyle, aka RideMyAvatar, we've come up with a brand new series for you guys. We call it the Digimon Tri Cup. Every video, we'll be bringing in our own proxy decks, up to date with whatever the latest support is available, and duke it out. Each video will give either of us a point, except we're adding a little brand new rule here. If there's ever a 5-point deficit between the person ahead and the person behind, the next win the player achieves will receive 2 points instead of the 1. This will make it a little bit more interesting and a bit of a comeback factor for any player that falls behind. It's gonna be a fun little series where we try and see who will be victorious. The Digimon Tri Cup. Who do you think will win?
So guys, we lost last one, but hopefully we can turn this around. We've had a good win streak happen, but let's see if we can take this W today with none other than Omnimon Alter S. So this deck is EX04's newest Guns A-Blazing deck. Let's see if this deck can really apply some damage here. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 8,000 DP or less, then return one of your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon to the bottom of the owner's deck, creating a board control situation that really does help out. And then all turns when the Digimon would leave play except by one of your effects, play one Blitz and or Crest from this Digievolution cards without paying its memory cost, then place this card at the bottom of your security stack face down. Being able to divert its removal really does help out. I think that's going to throw him off. But unlike Ben last time, Ben didn't have access to Omnimon Alter B. So Alter B is a really powerhouse in itself because when attacking by trashing up to 3 level 6 or higher Digimon cards from the Digievolution cards, for each card trashed, delete one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers with the lowest play cost. If 3 were trashed with this effect, trash the top 2 card of your opponent's security stack, free 2 damage, and then possibly lethal by that standards. And then when Digivolve and Digivolve 3, one of your opponent's Digimon, then choose any number of your opponent's Digimon whose total play cost is 6 or less, delete them. So we get to control the board that way. We added a little consistency in the black memory boost department, and that's about it. And then we also do have Golden Beast Blade Crimson Dragon Blast. Unlike Ben who didn't have access to this last time, we do. So activate the effect below. If you have a Crest Screwmon in play, you may Digivolve one of your Agumon or Greymon into Blitz, ignoring its cost and ignoring its Digievolution requirements. So you can just warp up. And then you can do the same thing with Blitz Greymon if you have it on the field to get to your Crest. And I think this is going to be very important. Outside of that, the deck is kind of just basically searcher.deck, climb up, and hopefully we get there. So guys, hopefully we can take the W here. If not, we have other chances. So let's get into the video, shall we?
Ooh yeah! Sakuyamon did wonders. But I'm not done yet. The next deck that I have for you is going to be quite chilling. Oh, that is right, ladies and gentlemen. As by popular request from none other than NextGenHydra, we are bringing in the HexBlaumon. Now, for those of you who don't know, Hydra is a longtime viewer of mine who is watching me all the way back over on my Twitch channel. Follow me on twitch.tv/benben, by the way. And his favorite deck to play is none other than the HexBlaumon. And HexBlaumon got quite a number of tools over in EX3, but they also got some pretty nifty tools on BT12 as well. The things they got from EX3 was none other than the Snow Agumon, the Palagimon, and the Crisp Palagimon, all introduced in EX3, all having the effects of selectively choosing our opponent's sources to snipe out of our opponent's sources, which is a very useful ability, or having the inheritable effects of whenever your opponent tries to Digivolve, if they have no sources, they have to pay 1 more memory. Very, very annoying when we try to slow them down, and this deck focuses entirely on getting rid of our opponent's sources. So they would have to be paying even more memory just to even attempt to continue their plays. For the BT12 cards, we have the the new Otamamon, the Gekomon, and the Shogun Gekomon. Now, these cards are very useful for this deck because they mainly have the inheritables where, whenever our opponent's Digimon declares an attack, we can choose one of our opponent's Digimon and snipe the bottom source. When we stack them together, it'll be very useful in order to make sure that our opponent is constantly bringing themselves down and losing their inheritable effects while also paying more memory in order to evolve. And remember, the HexBlaumon himself has the effect of all of our opponent's Digimon when those sources cannot attack or block. Essentially, a board wipe freeze on the entire board. And when we are ready to go for a game, we have the one copy of our Azulongmon in order to check a bunch of our opponent's security. But the last new card that is going to be really important to us is going to be none other than the Shogun Gekomon, where it has the effect where, on evolution, by putting a level 5 or lower blue Digimon card from our hand underneath it as its bottom source, we can take out the bottom 2 sources from 2 of our opponent's Digimon. Pretty solid removal of sources right there, but the main thing we're going to be using is the main effect of all turns whenever an opponent's Digimon source is lost, we gain 1 memory. So, if you use it with the Gekomon or the Otamamon, if they even try to attack or even trash our opponent's sources from our own turns, on either player's turn, we're basically just going to be getting extra memory. Very nice indeed, especially when you pair it with something like Ice Wall, for example. I am very excited to see how this HexBlaumon deck works. Let's see if it does.
You rolled a 5. I rolled a 7. Oh, I'm first. Let's go. Yep. I'm gonna hatch into an Upamon. Evolve Upamon into a Gomamon. Draw a card, and then Gomamon is gonna evolve into the brand new Gekomon for 2. Putting you at 2 and draw a card. Go ahead.
We'll go the hatch stage. We got Sunamon.
Oh, he's bringing this deck now. Okay. All right.
Digi-Agu to draw. Can you stop coming in my hand? Matt Ishida, go ahead.
All right. Draw a turn. Gekomon, we'll stay where he is because I'm just gonna hard play myself a Gomamon for 3. Putting you at 1. Go ahead.
Draw. Let's go. Yeah, Agumon. Rest Agumon. Just to make this a 2 cost, reveal the top. 1, 2, 3. What the fuck? This is just bad.
You get a Karurumon?
Yeah, I do. But these are not cards I want.
They sure don't go to the bottom. All right, I'm at 1. I drop a turn. We're gonna hatch myself into a Kyaromon. Kyaromon into a Gomamon. Draw a card.
Yep.
Gekomon is going to be a little bit risky. It's gonna swing its security, and since you have a Digimon with no sources, I do draw a card.
Black Man Boost.
Oh, that's really good. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna pay 2 to evolve into a Gekomon, putting you at 1. Draw a card. Go ahead.
Draw for turn. I'm surprised what I drew. Agumon swings into security just so that you don't get free shit.
Security check. It's a Sora Joe.
Fuck.
I'm getting extra free shit.
Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna Digivolve the Agumon into a Garurumon to draw me a card to activate Tai and Matt Ishida's skill. We're gonna slam down an Agumon, pray for the best. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do get a Greymon. I get the metal. And I bottom deck the rest of this trash. Which is good because I need it at the bottom because I need to get to my other stuff. Why is this so bad?
I feel that, bro. I feel that. I feel your pain.
And I mean, you're gonna go to 3 anyway, so let's
And
pop
boost
the...
it 2, yeah.
And then let's see if Magic Christmas Land will help us. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woohoo!
You get another great one. Let's go.
We got something. Yep, and you go to 3.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Sora Joe. I will drop a turn. Move up. I'm going to evolve Gomamon here into the brand new Paladramon. For 2, draw a card. On evolution, I'm allowed to choose one of your Digimon and choose any source and send it to trash. I will choose the Agumon source to send it to trash. And that will trigger 3 Gomamon inheritables to gain 3 memory, going to 4. That triggers the Koromon as well. I draw an extra card. Pay 3 memory to evolve in this Gekomon into a Chris Paladramon. Draw a card. Chris Paladramon is going to swing at that Garurumon.
Leave it alone! It's my only one!
With those sources, I draw a card. But maybe we should take it a little easier. I'm going to pay 3 to evolve this Paladramon into a Shogun Gekomon.
Yep.
Draw a card. On evolution, I'll use its effect to put a level 5 or lower Digimon underneath it as a source to trash 2 of your Digimon sources. But you have none, so it's okay. You're at 2. Go ahead. I'm putting Snow Agumon underneath. So now, if any of your Digimon with no sources wants to Digivolve, you'll have to pay 2 more.
Promote up just for the gambles. I think this
Sounds
is
good.
literally what we have to do here. We're gonna go Gabumon, rest. This will set me to 0. Reveal the top 3 and hope. Ooh,
Oh,
baby! Well, obviously we're grabbing the Garuru because now we can actually do something here. I've mostly assembled Exodia, I think. Digivolve into Garurumon here. Draw skill. We're gonna go Greymon here.
You'll have to pay 2.
Agumon triggers that. Because I Digivolved another, I get Sunamon skill. Draw. And climb yet again. Digivolve here. Draw.
And then you gain another memory.
Then we get to Digivolve here. This will only cost 1 to draw. Don't have much after that.
Wait, actually?
I can Digivolve one more time, but I don't know if Magic Christmas Land's gonna work with me. We're gonna go Crest Guru here. Draw. Oh my fucking god! I top decked it.
Let's go.
Blitz Greymon. Draw. DNA
Okay.
Digievolution.
Here we go.
Alter S comes in. Draw.
Yep.
When Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon 8,000 DP or less, and then return one of your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon to the bottom of their owner's deck. Kill the Mega Genkumon thing.
Oh, my Gekomon. No. All right. Start of my turn. Sorajo will put me to 7. I draw return.
Kill the
Match.
Ultra S?
No. I'll do something worse. I'm gonna evolve Kiaramon into a Otawamon, draw a card. Gekomon into a Majiramon for 3.
Yep.
Draw a card. On evolution, I trash the top card of one of your opponent's Digimon, so I just choose the Ultra S to trash the top card.
Okay, Crestguru goes bye-bye.
And that triggers both Gomamon's effect. I gain 2 memory, and also with Kiaramon's effect, when a card is trashed, I do draw a card. Then it's time to evolve this Majiramon into the one and only Hexeblaumon. Putting me down to 3, draw a card. Okay, well, I think I have to do a bit of a sacrifice here then. I'm going to pay 3 to evolve into another Hexeblaumon here, putting me down to 0, draw a card.
Okay.
And then Hexblau is going to swing at the security stack. I will use its effect to trash the bottom 2 of one of your Digimon. I will choose the Ultra S. And I will also activate Sora Joe in order to trash 2 more.
Okay.
And then I draw a card thanks to Upamon, and that is a 11k jamming. Would you like to block, good sir?
No.
Aw.
12k.
I think we're gonna do what's called a bit of a miracle work and hard play myself a Sora Joe yet again, putting you at 4. Go ahead.
Draw. Hatch. Digi. Draw. That actually works. For 2, Omnimon Alter B.
Ooh, okay.
When Digivolving, Digivolve for 3 of one of your opponent's Digimon. So Digivolve the stack that is unsuspended.
Okay.
And it goes Pops a Daisy.
It will be popped.
We're gonna swing into your Hexeblau to get it off the board because 15 is way bigger than that 11.
Is it anything else?
When attacking by trashing 3 level 6 or higher cards in Digievolution, for each card trashed, delete one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamer with the lowest play cost. If 3 were trashed this way, trash the top 2 cards of your opponent's stuff. I'm not going to be a dummy right now, and I'm just going to kill the Hexeblau.
Before he will die, it triggers the Gekomon's effect. During your turn, whenever one of your opponent's Digimon attacks, I can trash the bottom source of one of your Digimon. I will trash the Ultra B, and then Hexeblau dies.
Digivolve into Greymon to draw me a card. Skill of Agumon, I gain a memory. Greymon, I'm not going to do anything with that, but I'm at 1, and I think best case scenario is we memory choke.
Alright, I draw for turn.
Reboot!
Promote up. Otamamon's going to swing at security. I will trigger both Sora and Joe's here to trash the bottom 4 sources of that Ultra B.
Sure.
And that is going to be a 2k for a win check.
5k, bye-bye!
Oh, before I forget though, the Kiaramon will let me draw a card because the source was trashed.
Yep.
And that will die. And I guess we're just going to have a little bit of a simpler play here. I'm going to play myself the spell card, Innocence Blizzard for 3. And what that does, it trashes the bottom source of 3 of your opponent's Digimon, and then 3 of your opponent's Digimon with no sources cannot attack next turn. So those 3 Digimon cannot attack next turn. You're at 2.
Promote up. Digivolve Garurumon here. Draw. Skill. Digivolve for where Garurumon here. Draw. Skill. gain a memory,
Okay.
and
Back
then
to 0.
Sunamon, draw. Let's go Black Mem Boost.
Put
1,
me at 3.
2, 3, 4. Yep, 4.
Yep.
We'll grab the Metal Greymon, and bottom is the rest.
All right. I'm gonna draw for turn. Suspend the Sora Joes, and I will go to 7. That's exciting. I'm gonna hatch into a Hyaromon. Ooh, okay, okay. But there is something I can do. Oh, but it's risky. It is very risky. No choice but to take the risk here. I'm going to pay 2 to evolve this Sora and Joe into a Kumamon.
Yep.
Draw a card. On evolution, I can trash the source of the bottom of one of your Digimon. I will choose the Garurumon. And then I will pay 3 to evolve Kumamon into a Majiramon. Put me down to 2, draw a card. Majiramon's effect, I will trash the bottom source of one of your Digimon. I will choose, I mean, they all only have 1 or less, right? I will choose the Garuru. And then I am going to evolve this Majiramon here into none other than a Zulongmon. 4, 5, draw a card. On evolution, I trash the bottom source of all of your Digimon. And then, for every Digimon you have with no sources, I gain a memory. So I do gain 4 memory. I have a bajillion security attack. Let's just see what happens. A Zulongmon is going to swing at security for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 checks, 13k, and he doesn't suspend.
Yeah, you got it.
And then I attempt to swing for a game.
I mean, I can't stop it.
Yeah, you can block.
Oh, yeah. Garurumon blocks.
It's like, hold on, hold on. And then I shall pay... Yeah, I'll just evolve into a Palagimon here, putting out 1 and draw a card. That's all I got. Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Hatch. Pop. Well, Alter B is going to kill off your bestie friend there.
My Azulong boy!
I'm at 3. I'm going to Digivolve Greymon into Metal Greymon to draw me a card. Digivolve my Garurumon into Weregarurumon for 1, draw. Yeah, that's really all I got here. Digivolve into Blitz Greymon here, and then proceed to go into Crest, draw. Then we're gonna VNAO Digi for Alter S. Really all I got.
I will go to 4 thanks to Sora Joe, and I draw for turn. Let's move the Palagimon up.
Present to show hybrid.
Who do you think I am? You think I'm that kind of person? You think I'm that kind of person?
Yes.
I'd rather do something a little bit more cooler, actually. I'm gonna pay 3 memory to evolve Palagimon into the Crisp Palagimon.
Yep.
Draw from EX3. And this new Crisp Palagimon is really nifty here. I can choose 2 Digivolution cards under one of your opponent's Digimon and trash them. So I will choose both the inheritables to give you blocker and trash them.
Okay.
And then I gain a memory, and I draw a card from Kyaro, and then Palagimon will swing for game.
And that makes that 12 points for me. Did you see that, Hydra? We went with HexBlaumon. That one was for you, buddy. It is unfortunate that the game turned out the way it did, but I think, honestly, after me and Kyle trying out the Omnimon Ultra S deck, it's not looking that good in my opinion. The deck needs a little too many of its pieces in its hand while not really having many ways to search them, and even then their searchers stack the top cards of your deck rather than stacking on either top or bottom. That would have been a lot more better in my opinion. I hope you guys all had a wonderful happy holidays, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye everybody.